Hey, folks, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining us on the Sacramento Community Watch channel. As you know, I'm your host, Rena News Now, Lieutenant Commander, also known as the ADHD Auditor. Thank you to all my neurotypical and neurodivergent followers out there. I'm glad to have you with us tonight. As always, my co-host and the man who always has me miss doing dishes on Thursday night, Chief England.
What's up, everybody?
Thank you is with us tonight. Yep. I know it's been a few weeks since we've done this on a typical Thursday, and again, if you're joining us, we're glad you can join us again. We just had some things going on. Chief was out there hitting the streets down in Sacramento, and we got some good stuff for you guys tonight.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hey, I appreciate you guys for joining us, by the way, everybody. Much love, much love.
Much love, yes. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. As you guys know, we always start things off with a little bit of housekeeping. As far as Chief England's case and as far as Levi's case, nothing really has hit much. It's just kind of stalled, waiting for people to turn in paperwork.
Yeah, they're being slow about it. Hopefully we hear something soon, man. We had to get those transcripts first, right?
Well, the transcripts have been turned into the court. The full transcript has come through and has been turned into the court. It's been turned over to both the defense and the prosecution. So now they are refining their arguments before the judge. In that case.
And shout out to Edgerton, everybody. Shout out to Edgerton.
Oh yeah, shout out to Edgerton. Yes.
Yep.
So with that being said, with housekeeping tonight, we do have a couple of in-home movies that we want to show you guys.
In-home footage, more like.
In-home footage, yeah, that's what I meant. Some bonus content for Sacramento Community Watch.
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple of days ago, we noticed the police at the McDonald's with their rifles pulled out on a black dude in a parking lot of McDonald's, about 9 vehicles. Let's check it out. It should be number 1.
Yeah.
Hey, look for any criminals?
No, for real. It'll be number 2. Sorry.
Number 2. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and hey, folks, take a moment here if you're joining us. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Smash that like button for us. It helps with the algorithms and really supports on what we do here. And all the links to the channels that we're featuring tonight are down below in the description, as well as to our other member channels as well.
It's a cool question. How many cops do you think commit felonies on a daily basis?
You know, it's hard for me to predict that. I would say 0. I would
Zero?
like to say 0, but
you would like to, yeah. Well, you know, police commit crimes all day, man. Especially Sacramento police. We catch you guys doing it all the time.
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true, but
oh, we see it all the time. Yeah, we record it and we air it out for the people to see. Yeah, it happens a lot, way too often. You got any comments about the Sacramento County sheriffs who pushed the lady out of the...
If you guys take a look in the background there, it's a female officer standing there. That's the one I had a little back and forth with. The way I edited the video, this is actually more in the middle of the video and not in the beginning. This interaction right here.
Jail?
No, I don't comment on this.
No comment?
Yeah. What's up, Jenny?
Do you have any other questions before I go over there?
Would you happen to know the 5 elements that cover the First Amendment? It's you guys just... Would you happen to know the 5 elements that cover the First Amendment?
No, educate me. What are they?
You don't know anything about the Constitution?
Sad. Well, I'm asking you.
Well, I know, but it is...
You asked me.
It's always up to the citizen to educate the police, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, in your case, for instance, they objected if they knew if the Tony the Tyrant knew what a lawful order was.
Right.
I mean, how can you object to a law enforcement officer not knowing what a lawful order is? They're supposed to know these things. They're supposed to know the Constitution, and it's all come down to buzzword policing. You're suspicious.
Yeah, it's
reasonable, articulable.
Getting out of hand, something has to be done. Some sort of training has to be implemented within the police department, of course.
Yep, that's why I keep saying there needs to be a federal standard of policing.
Well,
we're good. We're good. Yeah. Thanks for helping. Yep, we're out of here. Yeah, we're good.
Hey, can I get you identified real quick for the people? You don't want to identify? No? Don't you work for the people?
This is wearing a We the People shirt, right?
Right.
Sad.
So this lady right here didn't want to identify. Let's go ahead and get her plate. She's going to be driving in this newer model Dodge 8 Sam Victor 816. Hey, learn how to identify. It's like they're here in a huddle here.
Here we go.
Sacramento police.
Can you help me out? Stay over there, please.
I know where I can stand, ma'am. Thank you, though. No unlawful directive from me, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, tell your kids what to do, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
You need to stay over there.
Did you hear what I just said?
Did you hear
Thank
what
you.
I said?
You're not in control here. Mind your business. Thank you.
You come over here, you're going to be in.
You threaten me with an arrest. We're going to get your supervisor out here. So the only thing you can do is to mind your business. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Again. So this lady, she
None of the
immediately
mail
starts
said
giving
anything to me.
a law. What's your name and badge?
Cruise 3088.
3088.
Yep.
Tyrant Cruz. Thank you, ma'am.
There you have it, folks.
You're gonna put me on your YouTube?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, courtesy of Tyrant Anthony Sotelo here, folks.
Yeah, he's a character we got now. So yeah, remove him. So okay, what's the next one in housekeeping?
So the next video is going to be of the Sacramento Police Department, who rose up on a couple sitting in a handicap parking spot in a grocery store parking lot, and they ride up on him. His girlfriend went inside to use the bathroom, and the police ride up and start harassing the couple. They pull the gentleman out of the car, which is a black guy, and his girlfriend is white. They patted him down, checked him, and not her. And then wrote him a citation for marijuana being in the car and not inside of a container.
Motherfuckers out here getting shot up hella shit.
Oh, and he's pissed.
My taxpayer dollars is getting wasted on. The fuck? To be harassed?
Yep.
And folks, let's just be clear. We're not okay with people parking in the handicap parking spot. That's for people with disabilities. But, you know, we see how proactive the police are in this matter. Why can't they be as proactive, you know, looking for a criminal? You see what I'm saying?
Going and executing warrants and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're going up and beyond here, searching the vehicle, asking multiple questions. And this guy right here, like I said, he's pissed. And he's going to express his First Amendment here, folks.
Okay, I got this 4K go. I'm going to go over. Make sure he doesn't put anything in the car.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Jenny, we agree with you there. Ponytail pigs are the worst.
They don't like
but
to see niggas quick to clean.
There's just two male officers here on the scene. They're by
Well, she was
themselves.
talking. I think she was talking about the last video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are, because they do have a chip on their shoulder because they're trying to prove things in usually a male dominated world. But yeah, let's keep going.
And I'm standing there in the back recording on the live stream.
Oh, sorry.
I got a trucking company and a luxury car service.
Don't even answer this question, man. Don't even answer the question.
Locally here in town.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just let him stand there. Yeah, just stand there, man.
I don't have a problem. It's just you said it yourself. It's about so like, how do you think we address that?
Not by being stereotypical, motherfucker. Because if I did that to y'all white motherfuckers, y'all would have a problem with it. If I pulled up on every white person I seen, because you motherfuckers is crackers, it would be a different issue.
He's both within his rights, though.
Fuck.
You know what's so funny about this? It went from them parking in, you know, a private parking lot in a handicapped spot to them searching the vehicle. because they smelled marijuana in the car.
And Washington State, I believe, is where it came out of. It hasn't really gone through the federal courts yet, but the Washington State, which is in the same judicial branch as California and Nevada here, has basically said that the odor of marijuana is no longer a precursor to for a search and seizure anymore because it's been legalized.
Yeah, it's clear as day. These two officers right here are just bored, and to be honest, it does look like harassment. Although they're parked in a handicapped spot, we get that. That's a simple citation, but then to drag it on for so long, having him sit on the bumper. Look, he's sitting on the bumper, and she's standing up. They're together. So why isn't she in just as much detainment as him?
And why is there only one officer covering both of these people? Not saying that they're going to, but oh my God, with the way that the police talk about it and officer safety, you would think that both of these people would just all of a sudden jump the officer because they're a married couple.
Yeah, contrary to what most people believe, like people are just not out to hurt the police. I believe there's people out there who don't like dealing with them, and they have feelings about them because probably mistreatment on behalf of the police. But other than that, like most people don't want to harm the police. They just have this thing. I don't know.
Officer safety has become another one of those buzzword policing things. It's again, I'm going to be pushing more on the buzzword policing, folks, because it's like suspicion, officer safety, lawful order. These are just things that they learn as just buzzwords, but they don't know the context or the meaning behind it in a legal way. It's just so sad.
Right. And
go ahead.
No, you're good. You good. Roll it.
But because I'm black, I ain't supposed to do nothing. I ain't supposed to be successful. I ain't supposed to have shit. I ain't supposed to nothing but be out here in these streets. But you get mad when niggas do. The fuck?
I'm not mad.
And folks, these people do own a towing company. They just started. That Jeep there that they're searching is brand new Jeep that they're searching. They just bought it. Congratulations to these two, and they have a towing business in Sacramento, and that's what's up.
Pretty awesome.
Poor man, he got a smoking cigarette.
I'm hella irritated. Niggas is doing all this. Niggas don't worry about some other shit, nigga.
That's true.
Wasting my motherfucking tax money right now, harassing me. But if I don't pay my taxes, bitch ass nigga wanna send a nigga to jail for that too. But why the fuck should I pay to be harassed?
Look, the officer's on the other side now searching. And of course I stand in the way for a while.
What did he just tell you?
He told me I think he gonna put my weed back because it was in a bag, but he took my blood. And he walked up on me.
Okay, he wrote him a citation for having the blunt.
You guys don't get enough of being on live streams, huh? M. Novak. What's your first name, man? Oh, they scared. They always scared to give out their first name.
Mike?
Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the first officer to give out. Oh shit! You get an award today. Okay. I'll save you a donut for next time. Got this one on his phone right here.
Sir, I don't care if you record. If you could just stay like not that close to me, that'd be great. Because I have my back to it.
Dude, I'm not here with any ill will. You know we are with the Sacramento Community Watch. Call your supervisors, call your chief. We know all of them. So
I don't care if you're recording.
Hey man, I don't listen to unlawful directives, okay? So if you're not giving me a lawful directive, I'm not going to listen.
Shut him
That's
down
the whole
fast.
point about being able to record you guys. We have to be able to see and hear what you're doing.
I just like when people walk in.
Oh, I'm not no threat. You know,
Well, if you don't like people walking up behind you, then maybe you should get an office job. Maybe get a job not rolling around in a police car.
Yeah, somewhere else.
Maybe something that doesn't involve you having people coming up behind you.
Right.
Just
It's crazy.
apparently you don't want to do the job if you can't handle a common citizen. Monitoring your actions. With a constitutionally protected activity.
Yeah, what are you trying to hide, officer?
Okay, oops, wrong button here. Let's go ahead and we're going to start our feature presentation today, folks.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and share my screen here. Allow. There we go. Okay, so the first, our first person that we're featuring tonight is going to be Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Richey.
Shout out. Round of
He's part
applause.
of
Round of
the
applause.
TYT network. They do good work over there.
You're supposed to be clapping right there.
I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So the one that we're going to be watching today is about an 8-year-old boy being handcuffed by police again. That's the title here, folks. So let's go ahead and watch it.
Stupid.
So remember the 8-year-old kid that we covered who got arrested according to the authorities for stealing a bag of chips. Remember that? It went viral, okay? Let me take you back to that because now the family is claiming they have arrested this 8-year-old child again, and the police department in Syracuse, they are intentionally targeting a child. Here's that video that went viral.
What is y'all doing?
What are y'all doing?
What is y'all doing?
Guess what I'm doing.
Hey, he like a baby to me. Why you?
Guess what I'm doing.
I don't know what you doing. I just see you snatch him up off the.
No.
So what? So what's going on then?
He's stealing stuff. If he breaks into your house to steal something.
Nah, man. What he selling, a bag of chips? So y'all treat me like a whole cold blood killer?
Keep walking, dude. You don't even know what you're
Keep
talking
walking. I know what I just came up and see. I know I just came up and see.
You're going to treat this 8-year-old kid like a common criminal, a common thug, rather than trying to deal with it the proper way. Like, why aren't you talking to his parents? Why aren't you calling CPS? Why aren't we dealing with this the right way? Why are we arresting and putting a kid in handcuffs and throwing him into a back of a police car?
All I can do is shake my head.
I mean,
they love handling other people's kids, especially the black ones, like they're still slaves or something.
I mean, apparently this kid is known by these police officers, so they know who his parents are. They know where he lives. Why aren't they just going up and going, Mr. or Mrs. or Mrs., or whatever, you need to get your kid under control. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to report this to CPS.
Right. Or they could just tell him to get in the back of the police car minus the handcuffs and give him a ride to the house and let their mom and or their parent, his parent and guardian deal with it. Simple.
Right.
But like he said,
like the good old days.
Mm-hmm. Like the gentleman who was recording said they snatched him up like he was a grown man. And I believe that.
I believe that too. I believe that they would have probably thrown him up against the wall to put handcuffs on him too, or thrown him to the ground.
Yep. That's
for
what we
8-year-old, an 8-year-old little man. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what did you see?
I see y'all snatching him up a bike like a grown ass man. Ain't he saying it wasn't him? What is y'all doing?
Crazy. How old is he?
What is y'all talking about, man?
That's against the law.
What is y'all doing?
You cannot put that.
What is y'all doing? Take your chips. If you stole some chips, I'll pay for them. I'll pay for them. You don't even know where he lives.
Higher ramp, you.
Y'all just throwing him in the car.
That's what they do. They come here.
What is y'all doing? Leave him alone.
No camera. That's all we can do.
He a kid.
I checked with Syracuse. They actually have a non-incarceration rule for minors as it relates to offenses, misdemeanors, etc.
You know, what's so funny to me? It always looks like the officers are like out of place. It's like they're in not their own neighborhoods. They're in areas that are a little rougher, and then they're out there to just like seek vengeance on the people. That's it. Always looks like that. Like,
well, and he just
the arrest was not.
I was going to say, he just said that they had a policy or a rule or a law or something like that where, for a minor that they're supposed to keep hands off. So why aren't these police? I hope something happens to these police officers where they're arrested or suspended or terminated for not following that rule.
Warranted, period. Now, according to the family, they are going to have to sue. They were about to let it go. They now have to sue because the 8-year-old was arrested again, and there seems to be a pattern of targeting this kid. Let me give you the background, all right? Since that incident went viral.
We all know the police love targeting people. They just absolutely love it. And they wonder why we can't trust them and why a lot of people don't like the police. These tactics and stuff, these bully tactics and techniques they utilize. Sad.
The department, they have continued to single out this child according to the parents and the attorneys. The attorney said while the child was on his way to Schiller Park pool, he was accosted by the police. The child's trip to go swimming was impeded by law enforcement. And a purported video exists showing him in handcuffs again as the officers investigated a robbery. A video purportedly attached to the claim shows the 8-year-old remained in handcuffs for up to 10 minutes before being released without being charged with anything. That's exactly what happened to him the first time.
That's exactly what happened to me the first time.
I remember.
When I was arrested for recording a police officer, remember? All the charges dropped. The sergeant gave me a ride home. It's a pattern.
These police officers who have sworn a duty to uphold the Constitution, sworn an oath supposedly to protect and serve, are traumatizing an 8-year-old little boy. I'm sorry, the police think that it's just common practice. They're so numb to it that they think it's common practice. It's like, it's not going to do you any harm if they put you in handcuffs for officer safety or while they do their investigation, but yet have absolutely nothing to go off of. And all they did was just traumatize that little boy.
Yep.
He's going to grow up not trusting the police ever. And it was because of that. It's just sad.
Not only that, what police officer in their right mind would handcuff an 8-year-old? You can't handle an 8-year-old? Wow.
You know how I handle 8-year-olds? I'm 6'7", folks. So I'm a fairly tall person. If an 8-year-old shows me disrespect and I know their family, I'm not going to do this just to any random 8-year-old off the street. Tell us, like, if you don't straighten up and ship up, I'm going to turn you upside down and hold you by your ankles and take you up to your mother and have you explain why you're hanging upside down because you're acting up and mouthing off.
Oh, that's some discipline there. They probably going to kick you doing that.
And I've done that to one person that I know.
They better have been under the age of 8.
Oh yeah, he was under the age of 8. It's like you took him right up to his mom and go tell him why you're upside down. I was like, I was being mean to Jacob.
Damn, yo giant ass.
I wasn't listening to Reno.
How tall are you again? 8'4"?
6'7".
Yeah, I'm right at 6 feet. So
there's a protocol, a law that prohibits
a law
officers from incarcerating minors for petty offenses. You do have to call the parents if you feel as if that's necessary. The SPD, Syracuse Police Department, confirmed in a statement the boy was detained in handcuffs at the park as officers investigated an alleged armed robbery.
Stop.
There was no robbery.
Yeah, it shouldn't have happened. There was no robbery.
There was no robbery. See? That's coming from the police.
All of them need to be arrested, all those cops.
The police, they're not saying he's not the person that did it. They're saying a robbery did not even happen. According to Lieutenant, let's put his picture up, Matthew
that's sad.
Malinowski, 2 groups were fighting. He also noted the boy was later released to his family despite doing nothing. The lieutenant said in the statement the boy was not charged and no gun was recovered. So what is the family doing now? Okay, so now you got to seek legal action. So the family is seeking legal action on Wednesday, July 20th. Child's father, Anthony Way, who hired the 2 civil rights attorneys, announced the plans to file a lawsuit, hoping the 3 officers involved in the incident will be terminated and that the child receives millions in damages on behalf of the family. They placed a notice of claim in motion against the Syracuse Police Department and the city of Syracuse. A notice of claim is required to alert a city of a future lawsuit and to establish rules for a conversation about the potential settlement. Now, this is common for pretty much every government. You have to send them a warning shot, so to speak, legally. You have to send them an intent to sue, is what this letter does. But it also lays out their case of why this is pending. Let's go to the chief. So the Syracuse police chief, his name is Joseph Cecil. On the original.
Oh, let me look into my crystal ball. Oh, we've investigated ourselves and we found no wrongdoing.
Incident says he believes while there were low points during the incident, the ultimate outcome, including the boy being released to his dad, was an example of community policing 101.
Again, we've investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. We believe that we handled this to the best of our ability, which is we fell flat on our face, but we don't want to admit it.
It's amazing when they lose, they want you to say we're winning. When they violate the rights of somebody, they want you to give them a hero cookie. When they go outside of the boundaries of their profession and they violate a kid, they still want you to think, well, that is a good thing. This is the culture of policing. There was a time when nobody would ever believe that a police department is targeting an 8-year-old kid.
Yep.
But think about this. That 8-year-old kid, because of how they treated him, has created significant embarrassment to that police department. You don't think if some of these cops saw this kid and said, that's the one, you don't think they would mess with him? They literally said he fit the description of a robber and no robbery had taken place. What do you think they're doing? All right, Jackson, thoughts on this?
So, a lot of people from the outside looking in, don't understand that these police departments literally view Black communities as staying within the greater community in their eyes. And, you have to get to them early. You got to get them out of here early. I mean, just look at the anger that is totally unnecessary for dealing with a child if you're a grown man. Again, it's a reflection of how they look at the community in general. So, these 3 officers absolutely should be fired. An example should be set. But again, the bigger problem is the hiring process of bringing people in who look at Blacks as stains on the greater community. And that's all it is.
Very well said.
Yeah, that's very well said. Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? I think we just need more people out there recording them, holding them accountable.
Definitely.
Because
if it wasn't for this video, I'm sure that they'd still be trying to get the body cam footage that they'd be trying to hide so they can claim that there was no wrongdoing. But no,
you see how he was holding him by his arm? He was holding him by his arm while the poor kid was screaming.
Oh yeah. All right.
Let me see if we can find it again here.
Yeah, look at that. You just had it right there too.
Let me see if I can pump it back just a few seconds here, or we'll play.
I just see you snatch him up off the. So what's going on?
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's you and screaming. You don't know. Well, apparently you guys didn't know either because apparently there was no crime.
I wonder how they would feel if that was their son or daughter.
Their 8-year-old son or daughter. Yeah. It's just sad. Anywho.
Disgusting behavior, man.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next video. The next auditor that we're featuring tonight is the Siberian Tiger.
You know?
You know, if you know. Yeah. This one is called Unlawful Search Denied and Rights Protected. Let's jump into it, folks.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh, and by the way, folks, just take a moment here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out our other channels in the Sacramento Community Watch Network down in the links below in the description, and links to all the auditors and Dr. Rashad Richey, his channel, and links to the original videos are down below as well if you want to watch the whole thing from later on.
Dr. Rashad Richey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Richey. Fancy.
Jenny, Siberian Tiger is a beast. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Shout out to our brother. He said no.
Is he searching your vehicle?
Is he searching you? Do you want him to search your vehicle?
Well, I'm asking you if you need any help.
He'll follow us around. He likes to do this stuff.
Yeah, why didn't he just tell him that it was his First Amendment right? He said, yeah, he follows us around and records us. Why didn't he say it was his constitutional rights to record him? See, police are just misleading.
Yeah, they intentionally leave that out. Just like they did in your case. They tried to turn a victim of a stolen car into another victim of a victimless crime.
Right.
You know, there was no reason why you were the victim.
Exactly.
Oh, is it gonna
Protect
be?
your rights. Don't allow him to search your vehicle if there is no probable cause. So tell him I'm invoking my constitutional rights and revoke consent to search.
I'm just checking the VIN. I'm not searching. Yeah, I know.
That's
You're just
still a
checking
search,
the VIN.
just so you should know. He's gonna go run it.
Police
So just that's fine.
So annoying.
You don't know what they're up to.
And people wonder why we record them.
I'm just trying to help you out, guys.
You already walked up, all that damn gear on. I mean, policing is just getting
I wouldn't answer any questions. Invoke your constitutional right not to answer questions. If this is not a detainment for anything, just tell them, am I detained? Don't answer any questions.
Exactly.
Buddy, they're gonna find the reason. So if you don't want to be in the cell tonight, invoke your Fifth Amendment right not to answer questions, to be silent.
These deputies
Your
are
Fourth Amendment protects you from unreasonable searches.
They're like, what's your name? It's crazy.
He wants that ID cookie, don't he?
They're just harassing him. Like, go on about your business, dude.
Do we know why they got pulled over in the first place?
No, I don't think he explained it in the beginning of the video.
Let me take a look at the notes.
If anything, you need to take that license plate off. If you're rolling around this thing and another cop sees, they're gonna stop you.
Okay, let me fill you in on the backstory here. It says a young American couple just got this van not long ago. Turns out the license plate is from another car, but this is not a traffic stop. The cop just ran the plate and started a fishing expedition.
I just said that. Here, didn't I say these deputies are fishing?
Yeah. No, Clown World Observer. No, they weren't even pulled over. No, the cops ran, according to the notes that Siberian Tiger had on his page for this video, it says that they just ran the plate driving through the parking lot. It's just so stupid.
Isn't that funny? That's what happened to that couple in Sacramento.
Yeah, and it says here that the cops hate it when he shows up on the scene and mess with their ability to violate somebody's rights.
That better be soda that I hear.
It's it's water.
Oh,
it's water from my truck. I'm pouring it into my my thermos.
Okay, just check it. Just check it.
I wasn't trying to make it sound like. See, here's the thermos.
So like you had a bucket or something right there at your feet. All right, what
Yeah, no,
the?
this is my water intake. I pour
I
filtered
got you.
water into there, and then this has flavor in it.
We all totally agree with you. We believe you. Right,
Drink
guys?
more water, folks. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, spring water.
It looks a lot more suspicious to us driving around with the car than
You guys look suspicious. You're the one who's there for no reason.
No, he's saying with or without a license plate.
You know what? They wouldn't have been acting like this if he wasn't there with the camera. I could just tell.
And that's the reason why you don't want to answer any questions.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine.
That is exactly the reason why you don't want to answer any questions.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. He asked him if he could put the light back. He shouldn't have to ask him that. They're not even on the traffic stop. You see what I'm saying? People think that the police are automatically in control once they get to any place that they're at. And that's just not true. It's stupid. And I don't know why she's sitting down.
Hey, we got 10 members in the live stream right now over on Sacramento Community Watch channel. I'm going to go ahead and gift out 5 gift memberships. Stand by, folks.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Much love. You guys have a good night. How can they have a good? Look how they parked.
I thought you were random person.
Look how they parked. The Power Rangers.
Listen.
Do you have Instagram?
I have a YouTube channel, Siberian Tiger.
Shout out to the new members, man.
I think.
Yep. Shout out to Aussie Nathan, Tibenius Atmos, Clown World Observer, Dat Guy, and Deplorable Garbage. You are now official virtual watchmen. Congratulations on winning that lottery. Yep, I give out gift memberships every so often, and check out the special content that Chief has there.
Yep, good videos. Hey, shout out to that guy too.
I think you got saved today. Oh yeah. So what's the issue?
He says the plate doesn't come back to this car. I just got this car.
But I don't. Why they will not plate anyway?
Well, they're not supposed to unless they have probable cause or reasonable suspicion.
Hey, Jenny, tell your friends.
That's right. He's not supposed to do that.
That's pretty much the end of the video there. So,
shout
out to Siberian Tiger. I mean, yeah, he's protecting people's rights, and just
that's what it's all about.
I mean, yeah, when he walked up there, folks, I mean, it looked like that they had him detained and that they were going to go searching through their vehicle. It's like there's something like they were pulled over, but yeah,
it's pulled over and they were harassing those people.
Yeah,
police are proactive. They're proactive in just the wrong way.
So, little story. Back when I used to live in St. Louis, me and my spouse got a new vehicle, and we had the plates switched over, and it was, like 5-10 days that we've had the vehicle. So, I mean, we were still waiting on paperwork to come back, to get some things taken care of. We were driving around in downtown St. Louis, and we actually got pulled over by a couple of cops because the license plate didn't match the vehicle. It's like, oh no, we just bought it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They chose your vehicle to run too.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's weird. It happens, but they're just.
Was it one of those like kidnap bands?
No, it was a expedition, like explorer. I think Trailblazer. It was, I think, a Chevy Trailblazer.
That's an SUV. What you doing?
Yeah, it was a big SUV.
Look at the Tiger. He looking like.
Did you guys hear about the cops following the Reno bike night? No, Clown World. No, we haven't. Do us a favor. Email us at sacramentocommunitywatch@gmail.com or renonewsnow@outlook.com and let us know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I put it in the banner too.
Yep. We're always looking for good stories to cover. So, yep. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do here, let me get it pulled up here. Share this tab. is our good buddy Tyrant Terminator. Let's go ahead and add that to the stage here.
Hey, shout out to our brother TTA, man.
Yeah, TTA, man, he puts out some good videos. So this
awesome
one,
videos.
Yeah, we got a call about someone refusing to leave. Is the name of this one, folks. So let's go ahead and get into it.
It's okay, Mom. He's here to help. It's okay.
The Tyrant Terminator.
Yo, what's good, TTA family? Back at y'all with another one. Today we at the Park District Recreation Center out in Allsep, Illinois.
I'll be right back.
We're just getting ready to
Not a
see
problem.
they respect our rights to record in public, to make sure our rights are not infringed on by anyone at any time. Let's go see. Falcons in the green room. This must be the green room right here. Oh, okay. Probably like when they have kids come in and draw arts and crafts or something like that. I could tell they got different color rooms as well. Like this is, see, it says purple room down here.
Yeah, Jenny, TTA, another legend. He's one of the OGs.
Colors and stuff.
And folks, if you're joining us live, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons down below for me, please.
It's kind of different.
Don't forget to check out our other channels below in the description as well.
Definitely so.
According to this, he's in a park district in Allsep, Illinois.
Must be like where like staff. Staff is like
Deplorable garbage. You'll say about that me before long. We hope so, man. I'll take a look at your channel. Hopefully we can feature something that you've done, or send us an email on something you'd like us to cover for you on one of these live streams, maybe.
a couple of different back this way. It sounded like she was kind of creeping up, kind of.
Be a nosy bag. Hi.
Hello.
Did you need help?
No, I didn't need any help at the moment. You work here, obviously.
I
right?
do.
Okay, you like the administrator?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
but you're videotaping. When you videotaping?
Yeah, I am videoing.
Uh-huh.
That's okay, right?
It depends what you're looking for and want to do. Who are you looking for?
I didn't really want to get into any of those back and forth type of questions. I just wanted to be able to do it.
Okay, I will check on that.
Okay. She said she's going to check on it. I mean, we already.
Hey, shout out to everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. What's up? What's up?
A deplorable. We'll check that out. Yeah, we try to keep it. We do feature people with fouler language. Yes.
Hey, I say some cuss words too sometimes, brother. That guy, what's up? Shout out to him.
Welcome back, that guy. Glad to have you back with us, man. Thank you for joining us on this 4th of July Eve.
Hey, that's that guy, man. That's that guy.
Yeah. Shout out to the East Coast and Central Time. You're welcome to the 4th of July.
No, man.
Just be careful with fireworks. You don't want to lose a finger.
Yeah, somebody asked me.
Yeah, like
hold on a
said,
minute.
we already know.
Somebody asked me, "You going out doing fireworks?" No, I'm going out to record the police.
Deplorable Garbage says, well, to be fair, it's a 50-50. If they're being cool with me, we'll be cool with them. Yeah, if they're not, yeah, it goes a different way. That's the philosophy we take here at the Sacramento Community Watch Network. If you're going to be cool with us, we'll be cool with you. The moment that you start spouting out unlawful directives is the moment that you lost that cool.
Yep. We train all of our new members like that as well. So a shout out to our new guys on the team. I'm not going to mention their names just yet. They don't have nicknames yet, but
we kind of call it the Sean Paul Reyes method over at Long Island Audit. Energy for energy, except for we tend to escalate it just a little bit farther than he does.
Yes,
so
exactly.
we do try to keep it on a professional level whenever possible.
I try to be professional. I am a professional, but when dealing with the police, it can be a little bit difficult, if you understand what I'm saying.
Well, especially if they're being unprofessional.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it is what it is, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Notice to all employees, help eliminate our pest problem.
You got a pest problem? Ooh.
This building.
So crazy. Where do people expect pests to go? We totally took the land from the animals. So, I mean, where else are they going to be at but inside of an office building?
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Long Island does a great job at staying calm. Yeah, sometimes I don't know how he does it.
Uh-oh. Can
I help you, sir?
I'm sorry?
Can I help you?
No, I didn't need anything.
Why do people ask if they can help even when somebody doesn't ask for help? I just think that's just like that type of customer service is a little bit like intrusive and annoying. I didn't ask for help.
Are you videotaping in offices?
Yes, ma'am. I'm videotaping anything I can see.
For what?
Just because I can, right?
Well,
it's okay.
Not in areas. This is a restricted area. This is for staff only. It's
what
my
this?
Office. It's my office.
Oh, okay, I understand, but it's open, right?
Right.
Right.
Doesn't mean you're invited to come in with a camera.
Well, I wasn't coming in.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I wasn't going to come in and tell you. I'm just.
He said doesn't mean you're invited.
Apparently, you have the door open to the public.
Yeah,
apparently, you are.
And I'm asking you if I can help you.
I said no. Then we went into a whole.
I guess carry on.
What's your name?
My name is Jeanette Huber.
Are you like one of the administrators or something?
Director of the Park District.
Oh, the director. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd love to help you if I can.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting me be able to exercise my rights. That'll be a great help.
Okay. Oh shit.
So yeah, I guess this is.
She had nothing else to say.
That's what she said.
That was awesome.
Administrator.
That's what she said.
We're never getting ready to come in, but
yeah, exactly.
I'm working on getting my buttons louder.
Family is what it is.
The stingers?
I'll stay tuned.
Yeah, the stingers. I'm working on getting the volume turned up on them.
Okay.
No, sir.
It's like a.
Sir, this is just for women. You can't go in here.
Oh, it's just for women to like.
Yeah, but can you come out now?
Hold on.
It's just for women.
I understand for women just to work out in here.
Lady, you better back
it's
up.
No men at all. Men have to knock before they come in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's if he's there for
like a workout station, right?
Yeah, you can come look at this one.
Yeah, I am. I was just wanting to see why I can't get any public. It's like no one's in here in a private setting, man. It's not nothing private.
It's our policy. They sign up for it. Like she just left. She had the garb on, but she takes it off. So it's just for the privacy of women.
Privacy of okay, because I can understand.
You need to put a sign up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't like the camera in here? Oh, okay. Yes, I know it's cameras all through the entire building.
All right, I see one. What is that one in the corner?
I can understand if it was something private going on, then it would make sense. It would make sense, but.
Hi, I need some help down here in the women's.
Hey, we just gonna. Yeah, see, we're just trying to get these little records right here on the wall. Public records, huh?
What's it for?
I'm just an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story I'm working on. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Just coming in to
understand.
You're looking at the Women's Center.
Yeah, I actually spoke to the director.
Look, and
the young lady
they
right
appreciate
there.
him.
Her office is like right here, the director. I just actually spoke to her. So, yeah. Yeah, she's here. She's in there. Yeah.
They're
so
not
you young
even
ladies
worried
have a nice
about
day. right, for sure. All members
Oh,
of
that
the
was nice.
staff, their valid park card.
Hey, it's always the employees that go crazy.
They don't have it properly documented that it's for ladies only. Don't have proper signage.
Okay.
All they need is a sign.
Allowed. You would think if it was all women, it would say no men as well. But like I said, we're not coming in and trying to use any equipment or anything like that. Just walking around, documenting every inch of this building. So, see, there were no children allowed right there, and that one as well. It's another fitness center. It's an exit only. We'll figure out how to
Right.
try
I
to
get
get
that.
over there.
No children allowed.
Side.
Quiet in the hallway? Who's the loudmouth yelling quiet in the hallway?
Y'all stay tuned. So there's the lady right there. She's telling on us.
She's telling on us.
She's telling on us. So did you find out? I'm good to go, right?
No.
Oh wow. Oh, well, you didn't tell her? No. Because she was saying something about the women's fitness side.
The women's circuit center is only for women.
Yeah, and I understand
That's
that.
if he's using the equipment.
Use the
Right.
equipment. I wasn't there to do that. I was
How
just
do
there
you
to
not
record
get that?
public records that were on the wall. Yeah, I'm not trying to use the equipment. Yeah, so yeah, for sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's just for women, so she signed in there.
Yeah.
A man was in there.
Yeah, I tried to explain it to her. I'm not in here to try to use any type of
Yeah,
machinery.
she went
or
berserk and looked the fool.
It's all good though. All right, for sure. So it just seemed like that's the first lady we encountered. But I bet you we go back over here. She's that door is probably locked at this point. So
2 locks and 1 bolt.
I bet she shut the door. It's okay though. Like I said, we think about it. What if I wanted
You
to
guys,
come
we
in?
appreciate everybody
not
for
even
joining
sure.
us. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel as well.
But just think if I wanted to come in
And don't forget to smash that like.
Get some information about. Yeah, she's at the desk right there. Some information for my wife. If that part's just for women, I couldn't come in and get any type of information or anything. Oh man, this is the exit on. How do we? Maybe it's on the other side. We'll see. Y'all stay tuned. Here's the entry. Lady came back over here. That's her right there.
Clown World Observer says I'd be done with the niceties at that point. Yeah. Possibly.
Yeah, it would be at that point.
Getting ready to go tell on us again.
Look at her.
Likely.
You're recording me.
It's nice in here, though.
All right, that's it.
Can I speak with you for a few minutes?
Yeah,
No.
the lady I spoke to earlier.
My name's Jeanette Huber.
Okay,
yeah.
what's going on?
So that's fine. You're going to be in public areas, but
Right.
I'm asking you not to go in areas. Like for instance, our fitness center. There are passes for in there. We have a women's circuit center only. It says at the time there's designated hours for women.
Doesn't
I'm
even
asking
matter.
you not to record in those specific areas.
Now I'd be
I
done with
definitely
niceties.
Record whatever my eyes can see. You are aware of that, right?
In the public setting, yes,
Correct.
but not to enter areas that are restricted access at this point, unless you're a paid user.
Why would it be restricted?
Because you pay memberships to go in for those times.
Well, you pay a
So
membership to use the equipment, respectfully. So
But
that's
not
not
to
why
just
I'm here.
walk through. Okay.
Of course,
So why
of
are
course.
you here? Why can I help you?
Well, because we're here to.
Yeah, the room is still open to the public. It has a public lobby where you can gatekeep. If they're not properly gatekeeping at that point, then the entire thing is still open to the public. You have to put up barriers. And if she don't know this, she's a bad public servant.
Now she's irritated at the fact that she just knows he was just walking through. She was like, "Well, what can I help you with?" I thought she asked that already.
Okay,
earlier.
if you don't want people in the women's center, put one of those big ass magnets, get buzz cards, and have women buzz in. You have to have a badge that says you are a woman and it lets you in. If you want to keep public out of there, but unless you secure it, it's open to the public, lady.
Yep. Get it together.
Get a better security system for your doors.
for two different things. We're here to document this public property, and the second thing we're going to do is file a FOIA momentarily.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I know what you guys are saying in terms of a membership. That's only to use equipment, not just to walk about and access this building. You don't need a membership for that.
No, you're absolutely right. But to enter areas and then filming people while
Areas
it's not in a public setting. That's what I'm just asking you not.
Just put up a sign on the door that says members only. You don't even have that, lady.
Like we have people in our fitness center that are trying to use the equipment.
Right.
And if you're going to be
It's deplorable. We usually go for about 2 hours. We're about an hour into it.
So if I wanted to come in and sign,
We got one more video left.
Services here.
Deplorable garbage. Shout out to him. We appreciate you, man.
Drive safe, man.
I couldn't come in there and inquire about.
You do that at the front desk because the staff tried to help assist you when you come in. They ask you for assistance.
Right, but it's always a staff member at that front desk as well, right?
Not at all times. They cover different areas.
But I'm just saying that if they were there, could I ask that person a question about signing my wife up?
If it's during women's only hours, we would ask you as a male to knock so they can come out and assist you.
Right.
And that's what's posted on the door.
It doesn't say anything about that on the door. I seen a sign that says no children allowed.
It does. I just looked.
It says no children allowed too. Do it say no men?
At the time there's women's only, it says if a male to knock during those times.
Well, if someone left the door open, we just walked in, it's public property. You know, no one, I can see if it was something privately going on in there, then that would make sense in terms of women. But it's not like a locker room or a bathroom or anything. It's just it's an aerobics area, you know, for the park district.
Right, but for users that have paid to be in there at that time.
Well, we just agreed. So, okay, I guess we can agree to disagree. Because we don't need a membership again to just go inside of there.
To go into the building, you don't.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What's going on? What did they actually say on 911 today?
Someone refusing to leave.
Really?
Yeah. With purple sunglasses. I like your sunglasses.
Oh, so they gave you a description even of the glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, I mean, to be honest with you, no one asked me to leave. I mean, they had a problem with me recording certain spots and things, but.
I just met the gentleman in the hallway and was asking because he was recording. I understood into our we have a women's only area, so I understand.
If they could make it private, they would have a sign up yesterday. Exactly.
That require a membership.
Secure the door. I actually watched an Amagansett Press video once.
What the?
So
that's Ponytail.
We got a cam back, folks.
That's Ponytail right there. That was sitting in the office with her.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, what I was going to say is I watched an Amagansett Press video like way back where he walked past a buzz door, one of the buzz badge doors, because it was standing wide open, and he was all the way in the back of the city hall until in a whole different department until somebody goes, "What are you doing back here with the camera? This is a secure area." He goes, "It wasn't very secure to begin with," and they walked him all the way back and showed him the open door. Then they closed it. So it's like, yeah, if you haven't opened to the public, people can walk right in. Yes, Jenny, exactly. The cam back. Yeah,
for sure.
They think we have the same level of fear they do when we're recording them. I hit play. Streamer.
You work here? I gotta get a picture. I gotta FOIA request that picture. Make sure you don't delete it, man, because if you do, it's a felony. Anyway,
What's going on?
She just kind of broke it down to you,
first
man.
of all,
I mean,
you hear how he said that?
What was that?
You hear how he said that? What's going on, man? Like he's rushing him because he was talking about how the dude was recording.
Anyway,
What's going on?
She just kind of broke it down to you, man.
He was already about to start explaining.
Well, she asked me that already twice, so.
He came into my office and was recording.
He came into my office recording.
Know about our First Amendment right to record, right? Okay, great. So if you can just educate everyone here that I have a First Amendment right to record whatever my eyes can see, then we should be good to go today. Because obviously there's a lot of people that's misinformed about the rights we have.
And they called the feelings police.
Yep. Yeah, he looks stunned, like he don't understand how to deal with it. Yeah, he said that.
And I bet you they used Wind 11.
And I tried to explain to her that it's an aerobics area. It's not a locker room. It's not a bathroom. You know, just to come in to be able to document is a right that
It's
we have. I'm
different.
not there to
Exactly.
use any type of equipment, which would require a
Shout out
membership.
to
And I tried to
TTA,
convey
bro.
that to her, and she's.
Yep.
Yes, you can. You can. You can.
Yes, you can.
It's not just for this area.
No, you can access this building without a membership, sir. This is public property. You don't need a membership to access the building.
No, it's going inside the
See, you hear her saying you're.
Come in this
do you hear?
building, you're absolutely right.
That's
You don't
correct.
need a
Okay,
membership
then.
to come
Okay.
in here.
Okay,
And I
then.
agreed with that from you from the beginning. So you're going into areas that are restricted for staff or for there's programming going on, or it's a restricted area for use. If you do require a membership, that's why I was asking you not to record.
Yeah.
Not to come down to the areas, walk through the hallways, that's fine. Absolutely no issue.
You could record from the hallways too. Okay?
Absolutely, I can record wherever my eyes can see.
Correct.
That's right.
So what I'm saying is, it sounds like the problem is you're going into these areas.
And,
It's been walking.
and even if that's the case, if that's their problem, there's nothing illegal about that. That's my point.
Yeah, if they don't want you in there, then
If that's a problem, just close the doors.
There you go.
Then afterwards you can't.
There you go. You have to create your own
Close the-
privacy. There you go, right there. You
Close
just
the
nailed
door,
it.
put a sign
You just
on
nailed
it.
it.
Members only.
Oh, okay.
This is pressing right to the First Amendment.
Yeah, do
That's
the right
correct.
thing and put a
Peaceful
sign
did
up,
that too, so,
doofbag.
Being aggressive right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that I just feel like it's Offset, right? Offset PD. Yeah, it's disgusting to call you guys out here for someone that's not, engaged. They unaware? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's a waste of resources, if you ask me. Somebody can be picking off a bank right now, and then here you go dealing with a man that's not doing absolutely anything illegal. So. No, I know you guys aren't, but for them to call law enforcement, they must think it's illegal. It's just the entire building. I mean, of course, the bathrooms are.
yeah, again, sometimes we get people who are causing disturbance.
Yeah.
Aye.
Show them out because
These people.
Yeah. No, that's not the case here today.
This does not equal a disturbance.
It's not an issue. Just the areas that I was just telling you, the areas that are not open to the public is where I'm asking you not to go into.
I mean, I like I said again, we can agree to disagree. That's all good. If I could.
You can ask all day long. Doesn't mean that we have to go
Comply.
along with it. Comply with the ask. Exactly.
Now,
Just
like,
get
I'm
the CAD
good.
number from you officers, man. We should be set for today. Yeah, for sure. And you know what? Your name.
Oh,
is
definitely, Jenny.
Yeah, it's Officer
Most officers don't know
Appreciate it.
the
You, sir.
difference between public and private property. Some people don't even, most officers don't know the basics of the law, like trespassing. Oh, you're here when you're not wanted to, it's like, oh, well, that's
just tell you to
trespassing.
leave. Yeah.
You got to give the ability to let the person leave. Well, I
They
need
know
to
us-
see your ID. I need to see your ID because you're trespassing. No, or so I can issue a trespass warning. No, there's nothing in the trespassing law that says I have to show my ID for a trespass warning.
They know as much as officers know about the First Amendment. That's it. And that's nothing. Most officers don't know it.
Oh, I gotta find that Gemini thing that I asked him about. Let me see if I can find it again.
Good water right here. Man, yeah, I see, man. 95 degrees today, man.
Request denied. Oh yeah, request is denied.
So we get a copy of
Are
the.
you just trying to stay cool, basically? Or?
I mean, no, I'm just coming in
Mm.
exercising rights, man.
Hey, too many questions now,
never
officer.
Need a real
Yeah,
reason to exercise rights.
nuh-uh.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
know it's not out there too.
My name's also on the
Don't even
Name and number.
don't even try it,
Okay,
officer.
great.
Don't
And
ask me nothing
like I
else.
said, we should be good to go.
Disperse.
Yeah, that young man's name, so we can file a FOIA. When we file our FOIA, we can identify who we need the picture from. The one that just took a picture of me with his personal phone. Yeah. The guy that you were meeting with in your office with the orange shirts.
Hey, he called it
Well,
right
they can't
out.
FOIA anything from my phone. They can't. Yeah, because this is not a public record. I don't work for the
Right.
public. Yeah, so they can't FOIA my phone. No, absolutely. You should know
He said-
that, Hernandez. Come on, man.
He said, "Are you going to give them your information so they can?" Officer. Oh my God.
So, Clown World Observer. Okay, cops assume you are 100% correct, but you know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me, but not me. They can assume making an ass out of themselves. So, oh, Chief, did you have to go away?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, you're still there. So I asked Gemini like to quantify like a police officer's training, just in general, and we had it boiled down to 70% of their training is in firearms and self-defense, 18% is general law, 10% is DUI specific training, and 2% is on the Constitution. Think about that. They spend more time on firearm training and self-defense than they do on the law.
No wonder why they're so slow.
In any aspect.
Yeah, you're damn right.
In my opinion, it needs to be 50% firearms and 50% law and Constitution.
Hell no. 20% firearms, 70% constitutions, and the laws.
Exactly.
Firearms 50%. How? What is this? Like Walker, Texas Ranger or something?
Well, yeah, just firearms and self-defense training. 70% of police officers' general knowledge on the job is training is done in firearms and self-defense.
And self-defense training, I mean, who's out just trying to like beat up a cop? Nobody.
Well, I mean, it's like takedown techniques and stuff like that.
Take down what? Like most of the time, the police are taking you down for no reason anyway. So I mean,
right.
That's kind of crazy. Like,
but yeah, that was Google Gemini AI quantifying those numbers, even though it said it can't really give specifics. It's just generalization, folks. So
yeah, skip that. What police need is they need to have their own personal insurance for every officer.
Oh, bond, yeah.
Exactly.
Sure they're bonded, yeah.
Exactly.
I work for myself. I'm an independent journalist, yeah. So,
Well, if there's anything else you need, just let us know.
for sure, definitely so.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So, I'm sorry, you don't need anything from me at this point?
Just a FOIA request form, and like I say, that young man's name. That's it.
I will do that. Yes, the gentleman's name is Chris Grubb. He's our superintendent of parks.
Chris
Grubb.
Grubb. Okay, I'll write that down. Yeah. Great. So yeah, TTA family.
The police about to linger. Police love to linger when they're done with the call.
Make it clear.
I bet you they're gonna be at the desk.
Yeah, but I got that button on my end fixed finally.
You did?
Yeah, did you hear it?
No.
The walk of shame? You didn't hear the walk of shame?
I didn't hear Jack.
Oh, okay.
Once we came in there,
Jack didn't.
Knew it was gonna be some mess, but it's all good, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, though. Yeah, so that's him right there. She said Mr. Grubb.
Damn.
We'll put him down on the FOIA for certain. We should be good to go.
Yeah, he shouldn't have took a video.
I just want to grab you my business card too, but my stock ran out up here. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, so fill this out right quick, TTA family. Should be good to go, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Hey, shout out to TTA, y'all. Y'all slide over there if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And subscribe to know we sent you.
We should be set for today.
Man, does awesome work.
You don't need a photocopy or anything?
Yeah, definitely. Like stamp that you guys are receiving it and a copy back to me. You guys keep the original.
Right. I'll get you a copy. I don't exactly have a stamp. So
someone can just sign it saying they're receiving it.
Do you want me to do that on the copy for you? I'll just.
Well, it has to be. It has to be on the.
It has to be copied.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Yes, here it is. I got it.
For sure. That's okay. No, that's all good. That's all good.
I could tell she's a sweetheart.
Very nice park district. It's a beautiful building.
Like she's smiling. I like their attitude. That's good.
So yeah, man, it's city of Allsep. Definitely so. Make sure y'all stay tuned. All right, appreciate you. Thanks a lot. You too. So from the top, TTA family, from the top, we came out here.
All right, you guys, let's have a little discussion about that video before we move on to the next one. First off, shout out to TTA because he does awesome work, man.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you could tell the police, they were trying to kind of violate in the beginning, you know, and I think after them hearing him speak a little bit, you know, how intelligent he speaks, like they back down pretty quickly. War on our rights here, folks.
Yeah, he did a very good job, I believe. So
Those employees, terrible.
well, the receptionist did a better job than the director did. That's for
Yeah,
damn
for sure.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there was a mixed bag there, but yeah, that guy in the orange shirt made a mistake, man. He did not do that.
Ponytail?
Yeah, ponytail, yeah.
Well, hopefully he didn't delete that video or picture, whatever it is.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to our last video of the night, folks. Let's see here. It's going to be by Kansas City Accountability.
Shout out, KCA.
Shout out to him. Yep.
Shout out to our brother.
And this one is actually called "You Can't Record ID Refusal Silent Audit." I mean, I love silent audits, folks. They're just so awesome.
They're hilarious, and his are just gigantically hilarious. Clown World Observer. I'd have to say cop watching seems easier than auditing. You are so right about that. Although cop watching can be intense, you know, sometimes.
Well, each has their pros and cons, yeah.
Yeah, especially when you got a tire in the foot, you know, you got to put them in their place and stuff like that. They call for backup, you know, same shit.
Auditing doesn't always lead to a police interaction, but cop watching does.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big difference right there. Shout out to my lieutenant commander right there. Thank you. So, let's roll.
Yeah, I tend to when I'm actually out in the field, I tend to focus more on the auditing, whereas Chief tends to focus more on the cop watching. But one thing that we both love to do is community watch, like whenever they have events and such, and like the zombie crawls and such like that. So
yeah, that's fun. Always fun. Always a good time with those.
Speaking of which, folks, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Change it to all. If you know, yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Double tap your screens if you're mobile. Also, send super chats, super stickers. We will go over them at the end of the night if there is any other than mine that we've done so far. And then if you're watching after the show, don't forget to send us super thanks. Super thanks, is there a new thing that you can go ahead and send those as well?
You know what? Shout out to, I don't want to say specific names, but shout out to the couple of people who have sent super chats over the last couple of days as well. Shout out to you guys.
And super thanks. Yes, shout out to anybody who has already sent super chats and super thanks. We greatly appreciate it. Like other people call it breadstick money. It's just anything that, I mean, it's something that helps us out doing our job in the field. It helps get new equipment. It helps us just do things and get things done.
Yeah, by the way, we are getting more equipment, like more body cameras. We got these new shoulder mics coming in. These ones work really, really nice for our radios, for our team. So we got some new stuff rolling in, you know. Absolutely.
Yep. Let's get on with the video, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Pictures? No? Okay. Just curious. Thank you.
Exactly, Jenny. Helps us keep us on the road.
Absolutely.
Yeah, send us some gas money.
All right, Kansas City, and here we go.
Damn, already?
All the cops on me.
Oh, this is a throwback, by the way. This was like, I think 6 months ago.
Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to talk to you about this. Is we should do a Throwback Thursday video when we do these Thursday days, and find an oldie and a goodie and bring it out into the light.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll start doing that,
Start
folks.
doing
Oh,
that.
and the other thing that we wanted to mention too is sometimes when we hit that 2 hour mark with StreamYard, we sometimes have to cut it off early. We were thinking we're not going to do it tonight, folks, because we're kind of right on time with everything. Is if we do tend to go over and we hit that 2 hour mark, if you become a member at Sacramento Community Watch, we're going to do an after the show stream. So if you want to join us afterwards, if we run a little over, we will, just wait a few minutes. We'll tell you, wait a few minutes. We're starting another stream for members only, and then catch that members only stream and get in there, and we'll catch us making fun and a little bit unfiltered afterwards after the show.
Exactly.
So. But it's something we're
one-on-one with us.
It's something we're working on, but it's not going to be tonight. But if it happens in the future, we're going to try to do it.
Yeah, next Thursday.
What's going on, bro, man? How are you doing today?
That's what you should do, Jenny.
I'm Officer Hoffman, Jefferson City Police Department. You know why I'm contacting you? Yeah, we can play a silent game, man. I'm trying to contact you. You have every right to record me. I want you to record me. My camera's recording too. So the thing is, man, business called. They say you're taking pictures. They try to come out here talking to you, just seeing what you're doing. You're being really cooperative with them. Is there any reason why you'd be taking pictures of the business?
Oh yeah, the silent game.
Anything?
Love the silent game.
You got an ID on you? It is a bad problem.
Oh, this guy has an ID cookie problem. ID cookie problem.
Sorry, I need to see your ID.
I would have went like this to him, Jenny.
Sir, you have an ID addiction. You need to go to your local DMV and get some ID cream.
Exactly, for that itch.
Do you need a language translator at all?
Oh, God. This cop.
Yeah, they like to just stand around and look how they're already looking, the people walking up on the sidewalk.
The modem's not connecting in his head.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, what? Look how they're looking like, uh-oh, cop got a black guy. See?
Are you able to speak English, or do you have to speak a different language? Are you able to speak English? Do you need me to contact a translator for you?
That's something to do with their middle fingers for ID.
Are
They
you
get my middle
able to
finger
speak?
response. No, he just don't want to
Do you
speak to
need
you.
a sign interpreter or anything like that?
Exactly, Jenny. ID addicts.
Exactly.
I don't support other people's habits. I don't pay people cigarettes.
The thing is, they doesn't want you here. It's okay. You don't have to talk to me. But business wants you moved on. You're sitting here. It's a bank establishment. You're taking videos and pictures.
On a public
And
sidewalk.
what does that have to do with the price of eggs in China there, officer? I mean, everything you said was just in one ear and out the other, because you are totally misinformed on between public and private.
Everything he said was lawful.
What he needs is an interpreter for the law. It's called a lawyer.
Right. Exactly.
Go call your prosecuting attorney and see if you can move him along.
Hey, look
I'm
at
more
that
willing to work
flashlight,
with you
man.
if you talk to me.
Look at that flashlight. We didn't even have one of those when I was doing my thing in public safety. It looks really crazy. Like he has a stun gun on it or something too. Probably.
But at this moment, they want you moved on.
Oh shit.
You understand?
Is that what he's grabbing onto? Is a flashlight?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I had my bow chicka wow. Stroke it once, stroke it once, it's fine. Or shake it once, it's fine. Shake it twice, it's okay. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again. That's one I'm gonna have to use that one.
You got to make one, a stinger.
I gotta make a stinger.
How could you not have that anyways already? Hey, we got the Miss Swan swingers up, or stingers.
Oh yeah, right now. I got them on my phone here.
What's up, man? How you doing?
You look like a man.
Come on. Not talking. Not talking? Okay, man. Hey, they want you moved on, okay? All right? I took all already.
Yeah, they should be inside.
You need to move along. These guys have absolutely no clue about the law. Pea, rice, price of eggs.
Thank you for what little cooperation you did give me.
It's all the same idiom, folks.
I mean, you probably was outside enjoying your day, taking pictures. I get it. But the thing is, it's a bank establishment.
Jimmy crazy.
You know, I could say, what does that have to do with the price of microchips in China? It's still the same idiom, folks.
Pictures of the establishment can be considered free case in the building, which is suspicious activity.
I'll be right back.
Oh, there goes that buzzword policing again. Suspicious activity. Oh my
right back, guys.
gosh. Okay, not a problem. Thanks.
Suspicious activity. The reason why I'm out here is to investigate that, and being that essentially this is business property, they just want you moved on.
And officer, you're never going to make detective if you don't understand how to do a proper investigation, because all you did is come out here and now harassed a public citizen on public property, exercising a constitutional right, trying to deprive him of that right by telling him to move on. Oh my gosh.
Does that kind of make sense?
No.
Yes, no, maybe so.
You don't make any sense, period, officer.
Is there a form of communication I could use to communicate with you?
You could turn around and walk away. Exactly, Jenny. Exactly. He's not investigating anything. He's playing feelings enforcement because somebody called 911. Folks, don't call 911 for things like this. You call non-emergency.
Is there any other extra way you could cooperate with me or speak with me or anything, sir?
Don't have to. Fifth Amendment. Bye.
Are you from Jefferson City?
I need to get.
Are you from here? Are you from Fulton, Columbia, Jefferson City? I'm assuming you're from here, being that you got a Chiefs jersey on. You excited for the Super Bowl at all? It's fine if you don't want to speak to me, but you got a driver's license on you so I can at least identify you and say I talked to you per my policy.
The ID.
Like
ID cookie.
Driver's license.
It's like crack to them, folks. He is making it all up. He is making it all up, Clown World Observer, because if he had anything, he'd be detained right now in cuffs if he could. The cop is trying to use intimidation just to try to move things along because he's in a position of perceived authority.
Exactly.
And again, objection irrelevant. Yeah, exactly. Lack of foundation.
Here?
Jenny, the ID sign with the fingers. Yeah, don't you know that that's a mating sign? It's a mating sign of a tyrant. They go like this when they want to mate, and they're feeling a little bit randy.
Can you hear?
Can you hear?
Are you able to hear what I'm saying?
No. Bye.
Like.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's not actually writing this down. I need that one that's, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I need that stinger. I need to write that down.
Do you what?
So you can hear what I'm saying?
Oh, he said, do you hear what I'm saying on the paper?
So can you hear
Hey,
me?
I'll be right back myself.
Copy. You got 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Can you hear what I'm saying to you? I can't give you my pen, man. I can't do that per my policy. I can't give you my items and tools I use for work. I can't do that. I can't do that. You'd have to use your phone.
Yeah. He is correct. That was our
I
policy
can't give you
too.
the tools I work with, man. It's not something I'm allowed to do. I apologize.
They say it can be used as a weapon. Damn writing pen. Look at the other one walking up.
Business wants you to leave, though.
Yeah, we'll give Sergeant Bickle a call real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't. He's not saying if he can understand us, but he's answering yes or no to like stuff I write down.
He is? Okay.
Yeah. Are you like an auditor?
Are you like an auditor?
See how fast you can take the wind out of their sails when you just do not play along with their game?
Right.
This guy doesn't know what to do. He's totally off his rock, his foundation. He's just he just does not know what to do in this situation. Nobody has put him into this kind of situation before.
And if you want to stay in here, we can stay in here. But at the end of the day, the business wants you to move on, okay?
And that doesn't matter.
I can't do that.
Yeah, let me see the pen though, homie. Look how she looking. She's like, uh-oh. Cop's got a black one.
Are you, sir? Are you nonverbal?
Are you nonverbal? Sounds like something out of his manual, his training manual. Are you nonverbal? Or nonverbal, whatever. This is an easy paycheck, right?
I can't give you my equipment. I can't. Hey. No, you can't go in there, man.
I'm not gonna go in there.
These, You can't go in there. You can go that way or that way, but you can't go in here.
You see how fast he walked off? Ken said crazy stuff for that.
Pound World Observer says if cops actually cared, they'd carry a prison pen. Well, if they actually cared, they would probably get a social worker out here for this situation, but because they don't know how to handle this situation. But you can see what they're doing. They're still trying to harass a citizen on the street, not wanting to interact with the police officer.
Well, it's not like he's really deaf or anything, or, you know.
Hi, man. Hey, you're good to stand here, okay? Just don't harass.
He knew that already.
All right.
Just don't harass. Okay, there goes that police buzzword again. Okay, a buzzword, harass. They don't know the legal definition of harassment. They know the elementary school definition of harassment, and they're using it as a buzzword for the legal term. Just sad. He at first he had me on his side up until the point he made the harassment.
Mm-hmm.
Then he just shot himself in the foot. I'm sorry.
Okay. Like I said, don't be falling though. Don't do anything weird like that, okay? But you can stand right here. Just don't go in there. Okay? Same private property. You can just stand here and record.
I can't give you my equipment, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that, okay? Are you deaf?
I can't give you my equipment.
Okay.
Bye.
Don't tell them that.
Bye-bye.
They shouldn't have been in the first place.
I don't know.
Stupid.
Hoping they would walk away. They turned around.
I can't give you my equipment.
I'll try this. Try to ask him if he's dead. Let's go right down and ask him.
Now they're going to stay there again?
Oh, my goodness.
I know. They're still hanging out.
They don't know what to do. I mean, the guy said you were fine to be out here on the corner and, you know, doing what you're doing, but they still want to continue to harass him.
Yes, sir. I can't give you pen and paper. I can't do that.
He's still talking about that. He's still talking about that. Crazy.
Technically, he could, yes. But again, like Chief said, they're trained not to because anything that they give them would be considered a weapon.
Business
that's
alone.
how we were trained at the department that I worked at.
You gotta leave them alone, okay?
Several
they don't
years
want
ago.
you taking pictures or recording anything.
He never bothered them. He never bothered them, officer. He never did anything. Do your job and do an investigation. Quit bothering him and go do your job.
If he didn't speak to them, what makes him think that he spoke to anybody
No
else?
pictures or recording the bank.
No pictures are recording the
Free to say
bank.
it. Okay, you just can't. You can't do that, okay? Yeah, that's fine.
He's recording the bank.
I'll tell you, man.
What did you say, man?
He's gonna push your freaking buttons because you don't know the law and you're trying to enforce something that you have no authority enforcing. What an egomaniacal! What he's this tyrant is an egomaniac. Oh my god!
You can't be taking videos. Like you can't.
BS, officer. BS.
Look, he's writing down something. Oh my god! I give up.
Hey, no pictures or recording the bank. So that you can't be doing. That's fine, but you can't be taking pictures. That you can't be doing it to there.
Plainview doctrine, officer.
He's pointing at the
Who cares what the
sidewalk
bank
thing, too.
wants? You're enforcing feelings at that point, officer. Again, folks, want is a feeling.
Exactly. Look how the dude looking. Oh.
He's fine. You just can't be recording the bank.
Bullshit.
Oh, shout out to that dude right there. Checking up on a brother.
Clown World Observer, he is just a civilian at this point, no threat. He's not in detainment. He's actually the highest ranking official right here. He's the boss.
Yep. Because it sure isn't the police officer. Excuse me. I would keep walking back and forth. He's wondering where the other officer is. Like, why am I the one dealing with this shit? Does he think that he's blocking him from recording or something? Or
I don't know. Hey, Jonathan, I see your comment. We are live. Me and Chief are live right now. We are watching, we're doing live reacts to other people, auditors' videos. We're not actually out in the field right now.
where'd that question come from?
Your channel was hidden. I unhid it and it didn't show up in StreamYard.
Oh.
Excuse me, sorry. Excuse us. I don't remember.
It is a private business that does not want to be photographed or recorded. You can stay out here.
Point at the sidewalk again.
Private business.
JCA. Look at her. Look at her.
It's a private business. It doesn't want to be recorded.
He said it's a private business. It don't want to be recorded. Let's
call the sheriff. Let's call the sheriff and say, "Costume man is harassing me."
Exactly. Have him roll up 4 deep.
A costume man is harassing me outside of a bank.
So he's gonna play.
They don't want to be recorded.
Again, non-emergency number, folks. Don't call in line 11 for something like this.
They don't want to be recorded. I told you several times for you to do whatever you want out here, but the business it's private. It doesn't want to be recorded.
And what are you going to do? What are you going to enforce? What you haven't mentioned any law that you can back up those claims to. We're playing walk the puppy here. Let's walk the puppy.
It'll be
Let's
funny.
just go up and down the street walking the puppy.
Look at him.
What exactly is he trying to enforce at this point? It's not law.
You see how people just kneel to the police commands? Like, go ahead and go. Come on.
I'm not gonna.
I would have just kept walking.
I told you several times they don't want to be recorded.
Plainview doctrine, officer. Anything we can see in public can be recorded.
I don't know. He keeps trying to record.
I'm glad there's another officer who knows things better than this doofus.
Not hurting anything, but they don't want to be.
Like I said, it's not illegal to be just stuff like this.
Thank you, officer.
Look, Ginger is upset. Yeah, stupid.
I don't know. He still hasn't talked to me, and I'm not gonna give him pen and paper. So.
I hear it now.
I'm doing it from StreamYard this time.
Very upsetting. Jefferson City Police. You guys do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and smash that.
Smash that thumbs up button. And if you don't mind, go ahead and click the more info and check out all of our member channels of the Sacramento Community Watch Network. Like, share, and subscribe their stuff too. And they're all scrolling down at the bottom there.
Yep. Also, subscribe to Cop Watch Task Force. That's CWTF and the number 1. That is our secondary channel.
Don't forget to go over to. Don't forget to head on over to our good buddy Levi Audits. Subscribe to him as well as Xander the Educator.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all betted me somebody in the comments section a while back, and I didn't even knock them from saying this, y'all. Somebody in the comments said, you can't even, they said you run your mouth so much, I bet you wouldn't even be able to do a silent audit. And I laughed. I said, I probably can't. I can't do it. It's hard. I did this. Some of y'all made some bets. Y'all not gonna send the money. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. That's just a friendly bet. I was able to do a silent audit for y'all. Hey, man.
Hey, way to go, TTA.
Y'all.
TTA, that's KCA.
Make sure,
KCA.
right here, he typing up his report.
I'm sorry, KCA. I'm sorry, KCA.
The other officer already pulled off. So, but yes, y'all, we out here. Isn't that a beautiful view? So y'all, we definitely stay out here, wait for them to skate. I'm gonna cut the camera off, but we definitely gonna get them pulling off. You see, but I know he gonna be here for 5-10 minutes, and I'm gonna be here 5-10 minutes with him. So stay with.
Have a good day. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Bye-bye.
Being cooperative with me.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
He knows he looks a fool. Crazy.
Oh, where did it go?
Definitely gonna let him skate. I know y'all gonna see this video. I'm gonna let my people, I'm gonna let my family tell y'all what we think about y'all. One thing I can say about the second officer that pulled up, you at least went to the side and you called your higher ups before you just reacted and moved on your own, because I heard what you said when you pulled up. I heard what you said when you pulled up, and I at least give you that you at least called your higher ups and make sure you was doing the right thing. You got it correct. That's what it's all about. Education.
Exactly.
And the first officer, I didn't get nobody names. Hopefully you learned, man. So if y'all like the content, y'all want to see more, y'all want to keep pushing me out to get y'all these videos, hey, a silent audit. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. And most definitely, leave a comment. Till next time, Kansas City.
Peace. Peace.
Peace.
And always record the police.
Always, yes. You do not ever want to not record the police. As a matter of fact, we do not get any endorsements from this product either, but or paid advertising from this. But Attorney Shield. Go to Attorney Shield. You can sign up for it with an app. You can have a live 24/7 attorney in your pocket in case you ever do get pulled over by the cops. Because guess what? Sometimes whenever we say, hey, you can't pull us out of, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, or I don't have to roll my window all the way down, they're not going to believe you, but they will believe a lawyer if they believe that that's a lawyer. You know, that's a totally different issue. But yeah, it's worth having in your pocket, and you know, you got to battle against the police from the very beginning. So you might as well have an attorney present and exercise your Sixth Amendment right. So anyways, Chief, those were some good videos tonight. Anything else before we leave?
No, we appreciate the love and support, folks, around the world. We appreciate the love and support. And be sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel.
Yep, definitely. And if you like what we do, you know, again, send us a super thanks or a super sticker or super chat real quick before we end here. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else either. So we're going to wish everybody a good night and have a wonderful evening.
And happy Independence Day, folks.
Oh, yeah. Happy Independence Day. Yes. Enjoy the 4th Mountain Time.